So when the Colts let me go when I was a free agent, Eli, I've told you this story. I was working out down at Duke, and Harbaugh and Roman with the 49ers, they came down to work me out, but they didn't want to tell anybody they were pursuing me. So Harbaugh watched the whole workout from his car in a Bill Belichick hoodie. He was in a hoodie. I was out there throwing. He'd say, I want to see it come back to the left. I want to see you throw on the run. The reason he didn't want to be seen is because he wasn't sure if Schefter was going to be hiding in the trees, which he easily could have been. But, Bill, did he ask you how to wear the hoodie? Because nobody knew who he was. He was staying under the radar. I had a great workout. We played burnout after the workout. Jim wanted me to see how well he still threw the ball. But that was back in 2012 down at Duke University. He was in the hoodie. He looked like Belichick. Bill, you got to be, kind of honored. He was paying tribute to you with the hoodie.
Yeah, I appreciate that. No, I didn't teach him how to do that. I think he must have just, he picked it up on his own or stolen it from me. I didn't give him that.
Did Jim throw that day also, Peyton, or only did you throw? I know he likes to throw.
He did not throw that day. He did tell me that he threw the ball well in the Randy Moss workout a couple days earlier. I asked how the Moss workout went. Jim said, I threw it well. I wanted to know how Randy looked, but it was made clear that Jim threw it well. Look, this guy's a competitive guy. He still loves to play. I was really intrigued with the 49ers and, kind of his coaching style, and you got to pick one place to play. But everywhere he's been, he has won. He was a tough player. Bill, you coached against him when he was playing for the Browns, I think. No, you were with the Browns. He was with the Colts back in the day, maybe in the preseason. He was like a fullback playing quarterback.
No, we played him when he was with the Colts. And I remember that game well because Coach Marchibroda was the head coach, and Coach Marchibroda was my first coach. My first year I was in the league with the Baltimore Colts. And
here it is.
And we had a pretty good day that day. We had a couple long touchdown passes to Leroy Horde and I think Metcalf. And so we ended up beating him in a touchdown game, 21-14. But I do remember that game because it was against Coach Marchibroda. And, he meant so much to me. He was such a great mentor and teacher. But, that was before they were piping that crowd noise in, Peyton.
Hey, wasn't there a story about like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or something with Harbaugh? Did you have dinner?
We were going to work out. Mrs. Cutcliffe offered us all something to eat. She really didn't want to offer us anything to eat, but she felt like she had to. Me, Greg Roman, Coach Cutt all said, we're fine. Harbaugh's like, I'll have a PB&J. And she was like, what? I haven't heard that order since my kids were 7. But it just the fact that she offered him something to eat, he wanted a PB&J, and she made him one on the spot. So our first ManningCast, Eli, we had Raiders-Ravens. I called Greg Roman to get some insight from him. I said, Greg, Eli and I had this show. I'd love to talk to you for 10 minutes about kind of your offense. He's like, how do I know this is really Peyton Manning? I'm like, ask me any question. He's like, what kind of sandwich did Harbaugh order when we worked you out at Duke 10 years ago? I'm like, PB&J. He's like, I'll call you at 5 o'clock. So the PB&J legend lives of one Jim Harbaugh.